Alright, so I went to the library to research the word reward, and then I remembered it's 2014, so I went to my phone. The dictionary.com definition of reward is the Latin prefix re, means again, and then the root word the root word ward. Say the root word ward 5 times fast. I challenge you. You can't do it without it evolving into racial slurs. I tried. I got chased down the street just now. The root word ward means to be an orphan whose parents were killed in a circus accident, so then you become adopted by a billionaire, playboy, bachelor crime fighter. As you know from Batman and Robin, Robin was Batman's ward. So reward literally means to once again become an underage sidekick. I'm glad that's cleared up for you guys. You've already learned something, so you're welcome. Actually, a fun fact, the 1960s TV Batman series, you know, Robin was Batman's ward, and the actor who played him was Burt Ward, so Batman's ward was Ward. Word. You know, it's a crazy kind of coincidence, you know, that reminds me of the, you know this one too. If you don't believe me about this coincidence, look it up on Snopes.com. President John F. Kennedy's secretary was named Lincoln, and President Abraham Lincoln's secretary lived on a grassy knoll. So, mind blown. But anyway, reward versus punishment. What's more effective, a reward or a punishment? Well, we want you guys to come to Right Club. So when you come to Right Club, we reward you with laughs and deep thoughts and Batman trivia and beer and a barbecue truck. We give you a reward so you want to come again. We don't punish you. You don't say, I want a ticket to Right Club, and then we say, okay, first go to that tree and get a switch, because we're going to whip your ass. Thanks for coming. Because that would not make you motivated to give us a good review on yelp.com/bootleg theater /Right Club LA. It would not. Unless, of course, you were a submissive masochist, in which case you would love getting hit with a tree branch. And, you know, I envy you guys if you are a masochist, because the world is painful, which means to you, the world's nothing but pleasure. I mean, really. And if you're one of these people that likes to feel pain, the only way your boyfriend or girlfriend could ever hurt you is if they refuse to hurt you. It's gonna really, you're gonna be up all night thinking about that. So, I was thinking about the most basic, physical, guttural, primal manifestation of the words reward and punish. And of course, the most obvious thing is good cop versus bad cop, as we learn from every hacky TV or film about cops. Now, in the interrogation room, the bad cop represents punish. He comes in first. Is he effective? I don't know. He threatens the suspect. He smacks him around. He talks about long jail sentences. He makes not very subtle allusions to prison rape. And, you know, he'll say something like, you got a really pretty mouth, I just noticed. And they'll notice in the joint. Or be careful when you're showering to, you know, when you're going to wash your legs, maybe stand against the wall when you do it. Or they'll be even more subtle. They'll say, this kale I'm eating is wilted. There's a trash can by you, sir. Maybe could you toss my salad for me? Because you could use the practice, because you'll be doing this quite often when you're behind bars. So, but, like any good suspect with all this punishment, he's not going to talk because he was raised right by his mother. Despite being a criminal, he was raised right by his mother. She taught him 2 important things. Number 1, treat others as you would like to be treated yourself. And number 2, snitches get stitches. So he's quiet, but then here comes good cop offering rewards for the information he wants from the suspect. He'll say, I'm so sorry about my partner, he's bipolar, he's on his meds, he doesn't play by the book, he's a cop on the edge, but me, I can see you're a good guy. I want to give you rewards for helping me out, for cooperating. I want to give you, you want some coffee? Here's some coffee. My wife made some gluten-free soy cheese lasagna. It's really good. You're probably hungry. Have some of that. And then the guy starts talking. He's like, oh, you're my friend. You're rewarding me. I'm going to tell you who my boss is, who ordered the hit or the drug deal or whatever crime was taking place. You know, and then the good cop, you know, final reward is like, okay, well, you want a cigarette? But, you know, I'm going to give you an e-cigarette because this is a California interrogation room. And we're dangerous secondhand smoke. But we can have water vapor, that's okay. By the way, a sidebar to e-cigarette manufacturers. If you don't want people to associate your product with douchebags using it, don't hire Stephen Dorff as your spokesperson. You're just making that connection solid in everyone's minds. So, in conclusion, I want you to reward me with a victory and punish my opponent with a loss. Thank you.